everyone, welcome back to the wonderful world of Waikato Sheds. You're here with Mark and everybody's mate, Paul. How you going?
Everybody's mate, hey?
Yeah,
Good mate. Yeah, good to see the sun shining.
It is beautiful.
Glorious. Yeah, good time of the year.
Yeah.
Cold in the mornings though, isn't it?
It certainly has been. So you guys have been out on another job, building another little shed for us?
Yes, building the dream for other people around out towards Kawhia actually. Wicked spot.
Right up on the hills. It was in the clouds when I turned up the other day.
It was 4 seasons in one day up there.
Yep.
But we got through it and just got flashings to finish now, so we're waiting to for them. I think they're on site now, are they?
I believe so, and we've got a spare sheet on the roof. And now back on the stables, the 110 square metre consent-free stables. And what's the next step?
Well, we're just putting on the Vermin product around the bottom there, so to keep the mice and the rats and in the cold rather than the warm.
Yeah.
And then we're going to drag the cladding out. We will drill the holes, the right distance apart, so it makes it easy and keeps the lines nice and straight, and does make it a lot easier and quicker.
Yeah, and I guess while we were away, Paul and Stan come up and they got the roof on, and so they had edge protection up, put the roof on. They've got that down now so that they can get the cladding on the walls.
Yep.
So using the Dridex, how did you guys find that roofing it?
Beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah, because it was obviously no paper to deal with. It was just one operation, chuck the sheets up, didn't have to work with it.
Yeah, didn't have to worry about tagging paper, getting it all sitting perfectly. So.
And you can do it all, when it's a little bit windier.
Yep.
So you've got no issues with, playing with another product that doesn't like to sit down in the wind.
No. And so then, but otherwise all the same, you're just laying it like you'd lay any other roof. So
yeah, no, it's a good product. I like it. I'm curious to know what the price difference is.
It's a little bit more, but I think it is a little bit more per metre rate. But then by the time you factor in, you've got to pay for paper and to get it all done.
And your timing.
I reckon it's cents on the dollar at the end of it. And if it was my own personal shed, that's what I'd be going for, just for the look, for the airflow, and for the ease of laying it all. And then something a bit different is we're using Dryclad on the walls for this closed-in bay as well.
Are we?
Yes, we are.
Well, that's gold.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting that instead of wall wrap, having that on the walls, the spec sheet says it's all go. So yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Interesting to see how it wears, if it gets, mind you, this is going to be lined, isn't it? So you won't really see it. So,
but it was interesting. I was over in our other pole shed this morning, freezing cold morning, not a drop of condensation on that roof.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. Does it condensate less because of the Dridex, or how that works? Yeah. I don't yet know.
I think it absorbs the moisture. And holds it, and then it evaporates in the sunlight.
Yeah, which is basically the same as building paper on the roof, but it's just whether it's sort of superior or if it sort of helps with a bit of insulation. Time will tell.
Yep.
Cool. Oh well, basically, Stan's gone around this morning, set his vermin flashing. So how far down onto the concrete are you setting that?
50 mil is roughly what we work at.
Yep. So 50 mil, set that down, and then once you have that on, it's much easier to run all your sheets up, especially on like your sidewall where your sheets are going to be a bit long. You can either take a measurement and cut them first, or put them all up and then cut them in place. A true professional like Stan will cut them on the ground first and get it all done nicely.
Yeah, of course I'll have to double check this measurements.
Yep, it's always good to have another team member on site here, quality controlling your workmanship and making sure you're all on the same page.
And keeping them safe.
Yeah,
things can fall down.
Yeah, you never be too safe, that's what I'm learning. So here we've got Stan is just going through and checking his measurements on his tape. So with wood buildings, with steel buildings, you're going to want to check your measurements in a few different places to make sure that you're going to get nice lines. So he's checking those measurements so he can go to the stack of tin and pre-drill the holes in it, which is going to speed up the whole process. As you lift the sheet on, you've already got your hole drilled in your pan, and you can screw that in and then work your way along and do that. So he's just getting bottom row measurement, and then the next rows marking it on his tape where it is, and then double checking it as he goes along before he gets his sheets together, make sure the ends of all the sheets are nice and flush, and then pre-drills them with a clamp on the underlap to make sure that the sheets don't move as you drill it. Welcome back everyone. You might not have gone anywhere on this video, but I did, and I'm back. And as you would have seen just in our time lapse, Paul and Stan made pretty light work of doing this. So a few things that they did to make the process go really fast was, as we'd seen, Stan measuring up his lines, and then they've pre-drilled all of their sheets. So they've then just been able to go put their sheets up, tack them in, checking the level on each sheet as they've gone so it all stays nice and level. With your vermin set level as well, that's a good point to work off, that you know you're running along quite nicely. So this is a bit of a point of difference on our sheds compared to most sheds, is even if it's just a full open bay shed, we'll be providing a vermin flashing. So in this case it's a vermin flashing to stop vermin getting up the rib and into the into this closed bay behind us. But if it was in an open bay, we're still putting those on, and it protects the cut edge of the bottom of the sheet from dirt and debris building up against it, but it also protects yourself and animals, that there isn't a sharp edge here to cut yourself on. It's all nicely protected, looks really good, and it's a really nice way to finish it. So as you can see, they've just put the overlap screws in at the moment, and then they'll go back through and screw this all off. So on this one, they've got every second sheet, they've put a screw in, which looks really nice. Some people do a bigger pattern on their walls. We usually supply enough screws to do every second sheet, or on T-rib, every sheet, so it looks really good. Here you'll notice there's a line of screws missing, and that's where a window's going to go. So they've already marked the window opening out, and so for us, we just like to clad over the whole thing and then go through later and cut that window opening out. It makes it a lot quicker to do, and it's just an easy way to do it. So also up really high, they've screwed all of their sheets that'll end up getting covered by the gutter, but that's just what they've gone through and done, and yeah, done a really nice job. Obviously when you drilled through these sheets, you've created a little bit of swarf that they will have blown off afterwards. But if you're drilling through your sheets, you will always create a little bit of swarf on your sheet. So it's important to get the blower out, blower those down, wipe any swarf off, because that swarf will start to rust. The tin has a protective coating in it, so it won't eat through, but it still doesn't look great. So it's well worth cleaning it, washing it off afterwards, just getting rid of all that swarf so that your shed lasts as long as humanly possible. So that's all. We'll just pop around and inside, and we'll have a little bit more of a talk about the window opening and how that's going to work. Then I'm going to shoot off the city glass and pick up a couple of windows for this job, pop in, see them, another awesome Hamilton, Waikato based company that produce all of our aluminium windows for us. So let's go have a look at that. So here we are inside, and this is, you can see the line of screws that they didn't screw because it's into the window. So what they're going to do afterwards is you could drill through in your four corners and then draw a line round for your window. Then you're able to cut your window opening out, and then you're gonna measure your window and work out where your head flashing sits, because your head flashing always sits up a little bit higher than the sides and the rest of it. So they'll cut that out and fit that all in. There's two options as well, depending on your circumstance. Now, if we drilled out from this hole, we could work out our side flashings. So if we wanted to order our flashings and then cut the hole, fit the flashings and fit the window all in one go. That's also something you can do to save time, but also keep your site closed in and safer if you want. Otherwise, open that bad boy up now, fit your head flashing, order in your side flashings, and then you're ready to go. So we've got 2 windows in this. We've got one window here and the other window all framed up over here. So I'm going to go pick those up, and you guys can come along for the drive. Welcome back, everyone. I've arrived at City Glass in Hamilton, and I'm here with Kate. How are you going, Kate?
I'm good, thank you.
That's awesome. So City Glass do all of our aluminium joinery, ranch sliders and everything for us. So an absolutely awesome Hamilton company. How long have you guys been in business?
30 years.
30 years in business, absolutely phenomenal. And obviously you've managed to stay in business 30 years by producing good products.
Yes, that's what we hope.
That's what you're all about.
Yeah.
We certainly love it. All our customers love it. So you guys are City Glass, and then you work in with Fisher Windows. How does that work?
Fisher is the brand
Okay.
through Altus, and then Fisher is the brand that we make.
Awesome. So obviously you guys make everything's custom.
Yes.
Yep. So everything in-house is custom made to our customers' specifications,
Yes.
and then sent out. And what area do you guys cover?
We will cover any area within reason.
Yep.
So,
So then if anybody's watching, obviously if you're buying a shed through us, we're going to deal with you guys because we've got a good relationship and you make great products. But if somebody wanted to replace a window in their house, would they be able to come directly to you?
they can, yes.
And
Yeah.
where would they find you guys?
On 149 Riverley Road, or you can go onto the website and send an inquiry, or just phone through. We have an 0800 number, or 07 856 5669.
Awesome. So yeah, that's it. They'll be able to take care of anything. If you are wanting to retrofit to double glazing, anything like that, the team can take care of you. Oh well, we're going to get these windows in and back into site. And do you guys got quite a few projects going through us at the moment?
We do. We've got quite a few things happening, and we also do a lot of glazing. So we're doing a lot of, we do balustrades, we do showers,
yep.
we do lots of things like that. So we have lots of glazing on the go.
Yeah, cool.
Auto doors, all those kind of things. So.
Awesome. And is there you do so stackers, sliders, everything aluminium basically?
Yes. Yep.
And is there what's the biggest you can go up to?
Depending on what you're after, like there are different suites to accommodate bigger things. If you're looking for something a bit more,
yeah, like
fancy.
a huge window, you can do it, big doors, everything. Awesome.
Yeah.
And how many people have you got employed here?
We've got around 20,
Wow.
21. That includes glaziers and joiners.
Yep.
And me, of course.
So, and I mean, that's what we're all about. It's a lot of great Kiwi jobs for Kiwis. Through from our cold rolled steel, the tin, the windows, everything's New Zealand made, and jobs for Kiwis, which is awesome.
Yep, that's what we like.
Cool, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So there we are, I've loaded up my head flashings, popped them up on the roof racks, and then I've got the 2 windows on the trailer, so covered them up. Usually we get all of our windows and everything delivered to site, but because this is just for the pole shed, I decided to pop out, see the guys and girls, the men and women, and load it up myself, so got that on board. Obviously you want to take real good care of your windows so as not to scratch them or damage them at all. So awesome, cheers to City Glass for doing that for us. So we've had the A-team on site today, the 2 brothers, Stan and Sal, and they've made light work of it. Cladded this whole wall, so just gone through, done the same thing as the back wall, pre-drilled all their sheets. I imagine we'll see on the time lapse, cut the sheets on the ground, stood them up and screwed it all off, so all looking very nice as per usual. And and then come through, haven't screwed through here off because they're going to have their window in, so they're going to be able to open the window in. So on these wall sheets we've used Dridex or whatever, armour steel, or no, this is from Roofing Industries, so Roofing Industries version of that on the walls. So that's you pretty much just treat it exactly the same as normal cladding. You don't have to do anything special to it when you cut it or when you stop end it. You just treat it the same. It's only on the drip edge of the roof sheets that you have to burn it back, and we will put a bit of that into a video and show you. So the guys got this wall done, which has been a solid effort today as it's been pouring on and off with rain, and then inside they're just putting a bit of paper in, and then they're going to start cladding that internal wall. Here's an absolute beautiful bit of work. This is Sal's ute, and he hasn't gone down the crown canopy route like myself. He's built himself a nice colour steel canopy on this. Looks fantastic, versatile. He's flashed his edges. Well, no, even better on this one, he's bent the sheet over into a barge flashing. So he's done a good job there, because the sheets are made out of a different tin from flashings normally, so you can crack them when you fold them, but being a professional builder, he's managed to pull that off nicely. He's got all the most important stickers on board there. The only thing I keep saying to him that he needs is a little bit of a gutter on there, run down to a water catchment, have his own fresh water on site wherever he goes. He's a good guy. He's got all Makita tools as well. Me and Makita and me, so he obviously knows what's good in this life. He's got all the right bits and pieces in there. Paslow nail gun, and named all his batteries important, and yeah, so very cool little setup on the back of his mighty Hilux. Beautiful. Paul's obviously not on site today. The boys have got it a bit messier than Paul would like it, but no doubt they're going to have a good clean up at the end of the day and sort that out. So they're just papering this one internal wall with Watergate. We've had a bit of a discussion around that, whether or not we need to, because it's not an external wall, but we've decided best practice, let's do it. Because it is an open fronted pole shed with driving rain getting in there, we want to have it as watertight as possible and as well sealed as possible. So we're going to do that, and then they'll start cladding that bad boy. Obviously, because they're going to be working between two fixed points, they're going to have to take their time, get their cuts really nice, get that all spot on, but I have no worries that they're not going to be able to do an amazing job. So you're here on pole shed, an open bay pole barn like this, you're going to have no cladding sheet around your pole here. So we've just ran the sheet up to the edge, and then we will put a flashing going over to protect that sharp edge, or protect us from the sharp edge, and just finish it off nicely. So we will go through when we do the flashing order and order flashings for there. The back corner is just like a normal building with a corner flashing on it. Alright, we're here with Sal. Sal, how are you going?
Yeah, bloody good.
Fantastic. So you might have seen Sal floating about on site every now and then. He's another one of Paul's sons.
Yep.
And so where do you come in the hierarchy of age?
The youngest.
Youngest.
Oh, well, actually now the middle.
Now the middle,
yeah. I used to be the youngest, now I'm the middle recently.
They found out that they had a few more brothers floating out there.
Yeah.
And
Stan's still definitely the middle brother though, but...
Yeah, right. And what's your background building?
I've been a builder for almost 8 years, I suppose.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, 7 years, been qualified for nearing 3, I suppose.
Yep.
But yeah, mainly just timber work really.
Yeah, building houses,
yeah.
retaining walls, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, all sorts, yeah.
Yeah, cool. And now just back working with Paul and Stan a bit.
Yeah, just sort of helping out whoever I can, when I can, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, it sounds like we're going to have to start giving them heaps more work. A few more habitables coming your guys' way, eh?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, and then you always lived in the mighty Waikato, or you guys been all round, eh?
We've been all over the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm in Karapiro now. Been there for a little while. And,
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And own one of the sweetest Hiluxes around, eh?
Yeah.
She's beauty, I love it.
One of the most flogged anyway.
Yeah.
Done a few laps.
Yeah, how many Ks on her?
Officially or on the clock?
Oh yeah, on the clock.
On the clock, 580.
580, that's bloody good effort, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, she's done all right.
Yeah, nice. Oh, well, cheers. Cheers
Nah,
for all the
awesome.
good work, and look forward to seeing you around on site a bit more.
Yeah, nice, sweet as.
Cheers.
Awesome. Thank you so much for watching and getting to the end of this video. Without you guys, we would have no channel. Big shout out to the whole team at Waikato Shed, always working hard and putting in the effort behind the scenes to make it happen. All our suppliers, New Zealand Steel, Colour Steel, Metalcraft, Cladding, Fisher, Windows, Connect, always backing us and behind us, as well as all our subbies and builders. They're doing a great job. If you've got any questions, just hit us up in a comment below. I'll always make sure to answer it. Shout us a like. And if you want to see any more of us, who doesn't? Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, just look up Waikato Sheds or No Bull Sheds, even LinkedIn, and you'll find us on there. Otherwise, you might like this video or this video, and make sure to subscribe. Cheers, guys.